Are we back? Let us see. We are not back yet. This is a for real bullshit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is it live? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello. Hello. Please. Please help. Okay. Here we are. Finally back. Okay. Now I can talk about this fat boy that I seen. Let me go. Oh yeah, the camera shake. That's what's good. That's what people like when the camera shakes. People really like that. They like the camera going crazy when they're watching your thing, because that means you're going crazy. Crazy, bro. It's so crazy. Alright. Let me just bring up the point of this stream, because I want to goof on somebody. I want to goof on this man. And, oh yes, this man. This man here. You see this man? This is no good man. When you see man like this, oh, you better steer clear. Oh, you better stay away from the corn man. The corn man is no good. He will lead you down path of least resistance. That is what he will do. He will hurt you. He only hurt. Okay. Okay. He should be. Oh yes. There we are. Okay, there is delay. There is current delay. That is okay. Let us go see what some of his takes are, because they are very good take. Like this man here, talking about Shadiversity. 7K view, more view than any view I ever get, which is good.
Consider that New Year's resolution.
Oh my god. Oh, get this bitch out of here.
Therapy can help with that. As a therapist, I see the same pattern happen again and again at the same time every year.
Sound. Turn that down a little bit. Shut your fucking ass. Oh my god, shut up, dude. I just want to hear a few of his critique so I can go off on him. Because there was a couple thing I see. Oh god, no, but for real. You guys, oh my god. You gotta steer clear of these kind of guys, man. Anybody that looks like this here, anybody that looks like this little guy, let's blow him up here. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. You gotta stay away. You gotta steer clear. Because these fucking guys, these fucking super soy infused little boys, well, big boy, he's a big boy, they're dangerous, man. Super dangerous guys. And I mean, they're not dangerous to men, but they're fucking dangerous to boys becoming men. Because if you listen to this kind of shit, your brain will become melt water. Just complete fucking dog water is what your brain will become. Let's hear a little bit of what he's talking about here.
On one thing, and that is the discussion about the director of the new Star Wars, upcoming supposedly.
Oh my god.
I think we should just do this. Whatever. I'm gonna skip whatever it is you were talking about.
Which resurfaced assigned director.
Shut up.
First thing we do is an ad on this one.
Shut up. Shut up. Get to a fucking gay take. Oh my god.
Did she direct one of
Oh my god.
I don't care about anybody's.
pack a little bit.
Okay.
That we don't care about. man.
Want anything to do with sequels, so
Okay. Blah, blah, blah.
Pay to watch women in movies.
terrible.
I liked Rey as a character. I like her.
Holy shit. First L take. I like Ray as a character. That fucking. Have you ever seen a good movie, man? You ever seen a good movie? There's good movies out there. You just gotta go find them. You might have to dig a little. You gotta go find them because they're fucking old now. But let's just watch a little more of this.
I like that. Like there was whimsy in it. There was mystery. I think they fumbled big time. It should have been.
They did fumble.
Rey actually was nobody, and it doesn't. The whole point of.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Maybe this is not a good example of his fucking L take. Let's find a good example then. Let's find us a good example of an L take. I need to find a good example of an L take, man. Because if I don't find one, then this whole video is unjustified. It is all unjustified if I do not find one. So let's bring this in a little bit here. Bring this in. Forgive me. Forgive my knowledge, lack of knowledge on the OBS. I'm sorry. I'm just Indian, man. Okay, let's go back to his channel. Let's go look through his channel here. Okay. Let us click his little fat icon. Where the corn man. He is the corn man. Very cool corn man. Yeah, I mean, you could see just from his fucking channel, all his stuff, all he does is go over bullshit. Largely, it's just a bunch of cockamamie shit that doesn't matter. And honestly, like most of the shit, I probably agree with. She's probably this lady, this fucking, this lady here. Let's see, and bring it in. Yeah, this bitch, she's probably an idiot, I could agree with that. Fucking pick me idiot. There's a lot of those though. There's a whole lot. I would never expect this guy to be hating on women on his shit, because that's crazy. That's crazy to hate on women. Let's go down some. Okay, yeah, see, Val fucking sucks. So I agree with that. Let's find, because there was a couple of these I found that were just fucking brutal. Oh, they were brutal, man. They were brutal to listen to. It was fucking pain. Absolute pain. Religion is a mass delusion. Okay, this is pain. Let's get past this fucking stupid intro. It's close to stock footage. Like it's very close to like what you would go pay $5 for this on fucking $3 for this on a stock footage site. Let's turn his fucking speed up because we don't want him to get his knickers in a twist.
What I'm talking about when I say it's harmful. He can't imagine navigating through life without this made-up shit in his head. How does that not alarm you? As an atheist, as a rational human being. This is why I'm an anti-theist. It hurts them.
An anti-theist? Oh my god.
By just this thought. This is one of many that I find deeply harmful to society. This is just one. And, every time we talk about
Let me bring him into the screen because he is very funny. He's very funny, man. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. How do you know anything? How do you...
That's right, it's a slippery slope to acknowledge the reality that this is made up in this guy's head. It's a slippery slope towards being just like
being fucking anti-anything is, fucking stupid. Absolutely fucking stupid. Being a fucking... Oh no, wait a minute. The encoding on my shit is not going good. Hang on, let me fix the encoder. Because if the encoding is not good, then the video is not good. Because I am running this on a fucking, what is it? You call it a integrated graphics PC. Very low quality, friend. Very low quality. So you are not going to get good encoding on a low quality device. So we're going to have to drop the bitrate. I believe that is the issue. Let's go to the bitrate and we will drop it down to, let's say, 3,950. Okay, up. Okay, did we apply this? Let us see. Let us play a little bit of this bitch again. And let us see what it is.
Partner or something. That's right. That's right. Can you believe? Can you believe that's an actual quote?
What is the quote? What is the quote, Fat Man? Let's go to the quote. What was the quote, Fat Man?
Dude, piece of copyright. Like this, just this thought. This is one of you, as an atheist.
You miss God. You miss Jesus. Because I would think that would be very difficult to navigate this life without him.
Oh my God, that is. This.
Oh my god, dude. What a fucking stupid Western dumb take on religion is, oh man. Oh man, it's hard to even speak about how stupid of a fucking take this is. I'm not religious, but to think that he is saying that his life is dependent on like it's let me try to think of a way to word this. He's not saying that he would just be a buffoon without Christ. Okay? It's just his personal belief in Christ. That's all it is. It's not fucking, there's nothing like to overthink, you know? You can't prove God isn't real. He can't prove that he is real. He's just saying, based on the rules set out, you know, the beliefs that he gets from the Bible, all that, he's just saying that it would be hard for him to navigate his life without that rule set, okay, without that morality coming in. Now, if you can kind of like pull away from the Bible and just say that these are good things to take in life, you know, that they are good, they're good lessons to live life by. But if you want to fucking over-exaggerate it, you could say he's just a dumb religious guy. He's just a stupid religious person. That's what he is, just stupid religious. That's all it is, and it's good to be an anti-theist. An anti-theist. You fucking, oh my god, dude, you worry if this is what you fucking spend your time worrying about? Let's listen to a little more.
Is an example of what I'm talking about when I say it's harmful. He can't imagine navigating through life without this made-up shit in his head. How does that not alarm you as an atheist, as a rational human being? This is why
It doesn't alarm me because that's fucking crazy. That's crazy that it would alarm you. Like what? What? Who gives a fuck what this guy? Who gives a fuck about what his religion is? Is it worth giving a fuck about religion so much that you're an anti-theist? What would he say about Muslims? I would like to see what he would say about Muslims, if anything, because people are really scared to step on the toes of Islam. People don't want to talk about that, you know. People don't want to talk about fucking, you know, women wearing sheets over their heads, and that's okay. That's an okay religion though, because it's brown people that follow that religion. You know, if it's a religion that's followed by a bunch of white people, then you know we got to get that out of here. That's not good. That's bad. But you know, let's let the fucking brown people kill Christians by the tens of thousands, and it's okay. It's totally okay if the brown people murder Christians.
I'm an anti-theist. It hurts them. This man is hurt now. This man is, for his whole life, will probably be deeply affected by this, just this thought. This is one of many that I find deeply harmful to society.
Deeply harmful to the society. It is deeply harmful to follow a code of morals that are set in place by the Bible. That is deeply harmful. How? How is it deeply harmful? They don't believe that women should cover their fucking faces all day. They don't believe that. That's harmful. It's harmful to fucking kill people that are against your religion. That's harmful. What's harmful about Christianity? What's other than some fucking Christian dickhead like rubbed you the wrong way when you were a kid or something, like something they said, or you know you took it as like offensive or something. Other than that, what's harmful? Please enlighten me. You act as if the crusade is real, and the crusade is happening right now. That is crazy, man. That is crazy talk.
This is just one.
This is just one.
You know, every single time. Damn, I'm gonna copyright struck from my neighbors.
Oh my god, fucking. Oh, let's just like I'm trying to fucking go through this a little bit longer. This is really rough.
A friend that cares for you, a friend that looks out for you, a friend that is there for you even in your darkest hour, your darkest moments.
Dude, he's saying that the guy in his head is his friend.
Oh my god, this is another one too. I used to have a friend named Nick, and he's a real cringe bastard. But one time, or many times, I would go over to his house, and he had a dad named Travis, and Travis was like a dude that was in the army at one point, and he was just I don't know, he was really cringe. But one of the things that he would say all the time, and this is back when I had this guy's mindset, this fucking corn husk faggot. Oop. Oh shit. This corn husk guy. Back when I had this mindset, Travis would say, I don't need imaginary friends to determine my life. I don't need an imaginary guy in the sky to determine what I do. And what a fucking brick of a person. What an actual bag of shit of a person to think that that's all religion culminates into is you're following the word of an imaginary guy. He's imaginary because my anti-theism proves that he's imaginary. Prove that he's... I can't prove that he's real. I don't believe in him. But to be anti-theist is just so fucking cringe, man. It's as cringe as being religious. Because you can't provide any proof that there isn't God. And you can't provide proof that there is God. So why give a fuck? Why? Who cares, man? Let us listen to more of him. Let us listen to him ramble some more.
As an atheist, you know Jesus isn't a magical being from a Christian. Okay? This is textbook delusion.
Textbook delusion. That's what textbook delusion. Textbook delusion.
To acknowledge the reality that this is made up in this guy's head. That's a slip.
Okay, so the comment someone left, it's basically fascism. Let us go look up fascism. Let us see what the official definition. Far-right authoritarian, ultra-nationalist political ideology and movement characterized by dictatorial leadership, centralized autocracy, militarism, forcible suppression of opposition, belief in a natural social hierarchy, subordination of individual interest for the perceived. Blank. Okay, it does not give the rest of the definition, but you get it. Someone is saying they are equating anti-theism to fascism, and that is wrong as well. It is not fascism, it is stupid. Just call it stupid. You don't have to get technical and try to be smart. Just call it stupid. It is okay to call it stupid. Complex, stupid. Simple, good. Okay? You don't have to get overly complex when you are insulting these fat retards. Okay? Let us go back.
Slippery slope towards being just like Sargon or something. That's right. Can you believe that's an actual quote?
Okay. Get through a little bit of this, because this is...
Posted, right?
Wait a minute.
Life, like everybody else. Atheist present. What? I don't... That is fucking stupid.
And yet he's always there if you can reach in prayer. I would ask you that question, my atheist friends out there.
Woo! That is fucking stupid. How is this... How do you find this to be reasonable? Atheist present. What? I don't... Return to actual real life people if I have problems in my life.
Oh my god. Okay, so if you have problems in your life, you turn to real life people. Who? Who do you turn to? You go fucking, like, I would love to see your friends' advice on shit. I would love to see the people that you surround yourself with. I would love to see their advice. I'm sure it's peachy. I'm sure it's just good. I'm sure it's just good advice. It's probably some of the best advice, right? Maybe I wonder if any of your friends have ever suggested getting bottom surgery or top surgery or some crazy shit like that. It's that's not hard to believe that they would. I wonder if any of your friends have a brain. If they have a brain, my friend, like you, I wonder if they have a brain. Let us see. Let us keep listening to more of this trash. I can hardly stomach it.
Friends and stuff. Like I have real human beings that I talk to that help me navigate. Anybody, sure.
Like everybody else. Oh my god.
I've never been religious. This is why. I wasn't taught that I'm supposed to. Right? Of course he can't understand like a secular mindset. He's not that. He's longing and for a friend he'll never have.
Wow. That's very funny. Very funny you said that. He's longing for a friend he'll never have. Dude, this is literally a crazy fucking opinion. He believes God is real. Therefore, God is his friend. That's it. That's it. If you fucking got to extrapolate like more than that, if you're trying to think into it deeper than that, you're fucking crazy. You're just, it's all this recent Western atheism is very fucking cringe, man. Very cringe. It's like, go look up r/atheist. That's some of the most cringe shit you could read. I mean, Reddit in general is some of the most cringe, that just super cringe people on there. Just go give that a look, man, because that is really, really rough shit, man. They're in there all jacking each other off for their fucking insane takes on religion. Like, what did some fucking priest fuck you when you were a kid or something? Like, if I could understand if a priest fucked you when you were a kid, then like I can really understand that you would not like this shit. I could understand that, but if they didn't, if they didn't do that, where's your disdain come from? Like, and you also said that no one told you that you were supposed to be religious, so you just fucking are perpetually online and you form this opinion because the computer told you to. That's just crazy, man. So crazy. And now, don't get me wrong, being overly anything is fucking really cringe. Being overly anything is just, you're on a road to ruin. That's lame. Being overly atheist, you're on a road to ruin. That's very fucking cringe, man. Very cringe. Let's listen to some more.
It's nuts.
I know that you're an atheist. I know you convinced yourself, but in your hearts of hearts, don't you miss him? Don't you miss having that relationship?
Like, they talk about having a relationship with Jesus and like.
How is it crazy? How's it crazy? Dude, it's the same as anyone that fucking talks to themselves, okay? And not in a crazy way. If you just talk to yourself, like, in your head, you have, like, an internal dialogue, right? You have an internal dialogue. Is having an internal dialogue crazy? If you get at the end of the bed and you pray at night to something that you wholeheartedly believe is there, what's crazy about that? Is it just crazy because they believe that? That's it. That's it. That's the only thing that's crazy, is that the fact that they believe that. That's what's crazy. You're going to have to give an actual better reason than that, because you believe that trans children can go and cut their dicks and pussies off. You believe that. Does that make you crazy? Does that not make you believe that Nazi-esque surgery is okay to perform on children? That's not crazy, though. That's not crazy. The same chemicals used to fucking chemically castrate prisoners and sex offenders, that same shit is okay to use on children that are transitioning. That's like a sane thought. That's what sane people think, right? But the Christian guy, the guy that believes in God, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. Like, that's nuts, right? That's just crazy as fuck, dude. All right, let's get off this, because you fucking get it. Oh yeah, this one. I think I've skimmed through this one too. This one was really. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Why is it every dude that they show in an ad looks like this? Every guy they show in an ad looks like this little fucking weasel guy. Oh my god. And I come across a study of findings of. I mean, I mean, if you're a child and you see this ad, you might think this guy's being genuine, but you couldn't get more like. This guy couldn't get more ad-esque. This is why they get these guys. They're the most harmless-looking little fucking dudes to get on here and be clearly fake on the ad. Let's skip this bullshit. I am glad to see you have ad on your video, though. I hope it make you a lot of money. I hope it get you a lot of money. Yeah, this was really fucking cringe. Oh my god, this was cringe. And the guy he's debating is probably fucking cringe, I don't know. I haven't studied that guy's content, but I've been on this fat boy's content. I've been looking at this fat boy, and oh my god, man, somebody needs to. Let me get away from the mic. I'm too close to the mic. We're reaching a level we don't want to reach here. All right, let me see.
Does it not really? Well, just show me your fucking face, coward.
I will not.
Oh, I will not. Okay, I'm going to drop the subject because it makes you uncomfortable, but I just want to say that I'm the only one that acknowledges that. If it makes you uncomfortable, that's valid. It's 100%
Yeah,
fine.
I
if
think
you
you're
are
just
made
doing a poor attempt at gaslighting, but do
Gaslighting?
continue. I'm quite
You feel
used to this.
You're used to being gaslighted.
Why? He just wants him to. He's a coward for not showing his face over a fucking screen? Over a screen? That makes him a coward? Yeah. That's. Oh, man. Oh, man. Dude, somebody. People used to fucking shove these dudes in lockers, bro. And I'm not saying that that's all, that's not good to be a bully. But there used to be a time when there was a pecking order of little bitch guys, okay, little bitch dudes getting shoved in lockers by bigger jockey guys that wanted them to shut the fuck up. Okay, now they might have wanted to shut the fuck up because they're cocksuckers in their own right. But God, does this guy need to be... God, doesn't he be shoved into a fucking locker?
If you allow me to
Okay.
explain.
Yeah, explain your experience with gaslighting. You're insecure and you take it out on other people that you're a dweeb, and you hide behind your anonymity, and then you fire off fucking bullshit at marginalized people like trans people because you feel insecure about yourself, and you're unhappy at their pursuit of happiness. That's what I consider.
Dude, no one is unhappy about the pursuit of happiness of a mentally ill person. No one's unhappy about that. If they're on a fucking pursuit of happiness, then why does their suicide rate not change? Why does their suicide rate not change at all? That's if they're on a pursuit of happiness, whether they get surgery or not, the suicide rate is the same. Why is that? I mean, I don't know. Why would that be?
Person. That's my take. Do you disagree?
Okay, so let's quantify dweeb then. Yeah, let's quantify.
dweeb.
Okay, let me see. My encoding is shite, and I'm still seeing that there is a problem with it. So I'm going to change it again. Back to the Indian setting. Let's go back into this setting. Let us go to output and let us change that. Let us change it low. Let us change it really low. Apply. Okay, click apply. Let us play him now. Let us see. Let us see what it does.
Dweeb? Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Let's
sure,
quantify
okay,
dweeb.
so
You're a programmer.
the only thing you have is what I do for a living
How
and
you sound and act,
me-
your personality, the way you are, the way you...
Let us go listen. Let us go listen right quick. I need to listen. I need to listen to this shit to make sure it is right. Let us disconnect this shit from this. Because this is bullshit. This is major bullshit, man. Oh yes, the weather. It is bad now. It is bad. Okay. Okay, now we're going to see about how it works now. I am sorry for the delay. Let us play this.
Talk,
Okay.
but literally,
Okay, let's-
literally the way you talk to me.
Okay,
as a
let's
jock, I
define-
grew up a jock. You are a dweeb to me. My innate
You grew up a
toxic
jock.
nature is to check you into a locker. But I'm not gonna, because
Oh my god. Oh my god. He said he grew up as a fucking jock. Oh my god. I doubt that. I really doubt that. He just said that his innate behavior is to shove the other guy into a locker. Someone needs to shove him into a locker, but he wouldn't fit the fat boy. The fat boy, he will not fit in the locker. We have to make a double-sized locker to shove him in. That's a lie. He just lied about being a jock. Which is fine. You can lie. You can lie. That's okay. It is good to lie on the internet. It is good. When you lie on the internet, that is what makes you good. Now watch. He will likely one day post a picture of him as a jock in the football uniform. I guess it now, and then I will be wrong, and then he will prove to me that he once was jock and is now fat piece of shit.
Because I've grown beyond that, but I can detect it on you, I can smell it on you. If you were a confident man, that fucking camera would be on right now. If you were confident, you would sound different to me. But that's fine.
So
you don't
you
have
were
to be.
my job and you were this now.
What?
A downgrade. But
I have chronic pain. My ankles were bored and fucked up, and I can't be a jock anymore. I just have too much pain.
so
Oh my god, it's always that. It's always like my ankles are fucked up, man. My ankles are fucked. Maybe it is because the amount of weight on them, the pressure on the ankle, that is what is fucking them up, man. The pressure on the ankle, that will do it.
chronic ankle pain made you into an adult pudgy man child. Got it.
Yeah,
All right.
well, I mean, not a man child. I would consider you a man child because you're sitting in your house and you're mad at other people's pursuits.
That's the only thing I'm mad about.
I mean, you're also
Dude, oh my god, he called him a man-child because he said he's sitting in his house critiquing other people, but he's not showing his face. That somehow makes him a man-child. That is crazy. That is crazy as fuck to me. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's, man, these fucking people. Oh, these people.
you held a grudge against me, and all I did was not let you play a racist song on my channel. And you called that a grudge that you held, and then you replied guy in my tweets a week later. I forgot who you are. You literally, genuinely slipped out of my brain.
And attempting to insult me, and then I looked at who you were, and I was like,
you?
I don't know who this. I don't know.
You said the word. I would love to discuss why you feel insulted. Yes, no? You don't have to feel insulted. I would love to, if I insulted you, I would love to discuss why you feel insulted by the word I said to you, and why you don't feel like your insults are insults. Like, why are the insults that you send to people valid, but if you get an insult in return, you feel fucking upset about that. You gotta bring it up and clutch your pearls when we finally fucking talk.
Oh my god, bro.
That's my question to you.
Oh my god, he is painful to listen to.
I literally said, do you feel?
Jesus, man.
Do you feel insulted?
Girls have to be like major turned off by this kind of fucking guy, man. Could you imagine you're on a date with this dopey fucking dude? You're on a date with this dope. Imagine, like, you have to look over and your man looks like this, and he has chronic ankle pain. So if anything happens, you're fucked. He's gonna leave you by the sidewalk while some man mugs you, and he sits there and cries about his chronic ankle pain. Yeah.
Words I have said to you.
Are you mad right now? Are you upset?
Am I mad at you? No.
Yeah. Are you mad? Because you sound mad.
I don't.
Are you gonna cry on stream for everyone?
He does sound
He
mad.
does gaslight.
That might be
Not
kind.
funny. It's annoying.
He got him on that. That did sound mad. He did sound mad. That was pretty funny.
Okay, so can we
More
talk about?
irritated.
Okay, so why do I feel like every
Do you feel like every left is a little,
Oh, man.
a little ideologically possessed? You're just like, you know,
I'm
I pull a
ideologically
string on
possessed?
I pull a string on a doll and it just spits out the buzz phrases repeatedly, and
That's actually, I don't know who the dude he's debating is, but that's actually kind of true, man. Is like these guys. I was watching one of the first videos recommended by this guy. He was just, shitting on some bullshit. That's all he does is shit on shit that probably needs to be shit on. He shits on people that are shitting on things that need to be shit on. But that is true. Like they're like a fucking dummy. They're like a little pull string dummy that you can pull, and they'll immediately go far right, transphobe, but any of these little fucking catch-all terms that they like to use, fucking conservative, red pilled, all that shit. If all that is valid. If everything you're saying is apparently just that's the new wave of thought in the young people. It's just that they are just so progressive, man. They're just so accepting of everybody and all that. Why is there data showing that young men are swinging the other way? Like they're swinging against that. Why is the data showing that most people don't agree with the new wave of thought that the internet is trying to push on them? Why is that? I mean, if it's just, it's just normal and it's right to think the way this guy thinks, then why is it swinging the other way? I don't know. Yeah, he is in a dark den like a goblin. Truly, he is.
It's fascinating that you say that because literally I've heard this from every single one of you every time you talk to me, and then you have a conversation with me. I ask questions, you fucking fumble, and then it just continues, and then we just.
God, how did he fumble? How did he fumble? What? I don't really understand. He just said that You were like a pull string puppet fucking loser. What's the fumble about that? I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't really think I did fumble because I don't think you actually asked me anything.
That motherfucker crazy for real.
Disagreement do you have with my leftist belief that you have seen?
What specific disagreement you have with my lefty belief? I believe that kids should have had their dick cut off. I believe that a kid, he should be able to go cut his dick off for real. For real, he should cut that shit right off, boy. How's that not crazy? How's that not fucking insane to think that children should be able to go get gender reassignment surgery and get told that they are transgender by a gender affirming therapist? Is that not nutty?
How many things can I assume?
What's the number one thing that you disagree?
You assert that
Let us turn the speed up because
definition of
this is
one
fucking
arm
retarded.
has no inherent.
With one arm.
It's not.
There's really,
Wait. So are you aware that sex is bimodal?
let's
I
see.
am aware that some people are born with one arm. However, we do not assert that we do not know how many arms that humans have.
Okay, so most people have two arms. That's correct. Are you opposed to someone having one arm?
Let us see the point he is trying to prove.
Threshold of what society at birth identifies as a male, and then we have people.
Oh my God.
Right? Often these people have secondary sex characteristics that are visible, right? That are obviously like a muddle between male and female secondary sex characteristics that you expect, right? And then in some people are intersex, you never actually see that. That's why they get approved.
Dude, this is one of the funniest arguments too, where they talk about people that are born intersex. Go look up the percentage. Here, we'll do it real quick. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. I hit the mic again. Oh no, do not freak out. I'm sorry, I hit the mic. Let's go look up intersex percentage. Oh, 1.7% of people. 1.7% of all people are born intersex. So the argument that these guys like to use is they like to, say, well, what about people that are born intersex? 1.7%? So you're saying that we should change all rules and everything to based off 1.7% of people. That is not crazy. That is perfectly fine. That is okay to think that. Let's just get that in the thing here. Look at that. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. 1.7 of the population born with intersex traits. Oh my God, man. Somebody get this fucking goon, man. Let us go back to him. Let us go back to him and see what he is spilling.
Because some people are intersex, they might never know they're trying to get pregnant, and some comes up, or it might all work, and then they just have like this digital fucking ovaries. That's totally a thing. And then there's, same thing on the other side. And so do you understand and acknowledge that this is factually true? This isn't my ideology, this is woke, this is just real.
Yes, it's real that 1.7% of people are intersex. Yes, you prove that they do exist. You fucking schooled him on that.
It's a red herring because how many of the people in your audience does this apply to?
What does it matter? Do you think that intersex people...
All of his audience are the entire percentage, the 1.7% of people is his audience.
Or in a thread talking to us that this applies to.
It doesn't matter.
How many people do not fit within the realm of male and female biology?
I don't know how many people
Half
2 out of 4?
Obviously, this graph indicates that not most people are intersex, right? So I'm just talking about, all I'm talking about is...
Not most.
Will you
Is
listen?
that how we're going?
Bimodal, okay? It really actually is. So appealing that isn't useful for your argument. That's something I'm giving you, okay?
Sex is bimodal? It's bimodal.
On what percentage of the cases?
Okay.
0.1?
How many percent?
0.01?
Okay.
So
0.02.
it's higher than that, but let me see.
Okay.
Okay?
How much higher?
But we're talking like 1 to 2% of the population, and that's a lot of people.
1 to 2%.
That's not a lot of people, bro. If you compare to the rest of the population, should we change all of our entertainment, all of our media, everything? Should we change that based on 1.7% of people that are born intersex? Okay? So if you go look up all the people that are trans, if you go look up the numbers of trans people that aren't intersex, they just identify as, some other shit, some other fucking whatever. How many of them are under the age of 30? How many of them are under 30? Do those numbers not mean anything? Or is it just, it's this new wave of progressive thought, man. We're all finally realizing that we're trans. That, yeah, I don't buy that. It couldn't be that another country wants you to think that you're trans, because when they come over here, they can easily spank your ass if you are concerned about gender politics and your identity. If you're concerned about that for yourself, it's crazy to say that another country would come over here and walk your dog, and they have been doing it by design. It's by design. Who owns TikTok? Okay? If you're a trans person and you watch TikTok and you watch trans shit, okay, you get in the feedback loop where it's always giving you reaffirming trans shit. Who is doing that? Who owns TikTok? What company? Is it ByteDance? Is it what's it called? Is it China? Is it another country? Is it a foreign influence trying to sway the young people's mind into being fucking crazy freaks? I don't know. That might be crazy though. That might be crazy talk.
2% of the population. How many? There's 8 billion of us. What's 1 or 2% of 8 billion?
Is answer 6.
Oh my
Or
god.
It would be.
I'll take your word for it.
Yes, I mean it's just real. I don't know.
Continue.
Okay.
Continue.
So steel man your
Okay,
argument,
no.
even if it was like fucking 0.1 people, 0.1% of people, it wouldn't matter because they are validly just being part of it.
Oh my god. Okay, they are sure, dude. Sure. I'm sure that this guy, he's having a hard time articulating his point. He's probably not a bad guy. I don't fucking know. I'll go study his shit. Whatever. But I'm sure it comes down to all your media, all your entertainment, all this DEI. Okay, I heard this guy talk shit about DEI. He said that that's a new catch-all term. Okay, let's go look at Disney's DEI standards. Let's go look at that. Oh, holy shit. Let's get one that doesn't have Elon Musk on it. Oh man. Oh wow. That's crazy right there. That's crazy. Let's pull that up for everybody to see. Oh man. This is a new right-wing conspiracy. DEI is a right-wing conspiracy. Let me move me out of the way. Oh man, look at this right-wing conspiracy. Isn't it a conspiracy, dude? Fucking characters, 50% or more of regular and recurring written characters come from underrepresented groups. That's conspiracy. That's all just fucking hearsay and like nutty. This is a right-wing catch-all term, right? This is let's go to the source. Let's go look at the source here. Oh man, wow! Look at the conspiracy at play. Look at this is all conspiratorial, bro. This is not based in any fact. This whole thing here, not based in any fact, man. Yeah, what the fuck ever, bro. That's crazy. All of this is crazy. Wouldn't you, if you were an underrepresented group, but you're not, because you're a white guy, if you were an underrepresented group, oh, it is telling me that the bit rate. Hang on a minute, got to fuck with the bit rate again. I'm sorry. I am very sorry. Let us go. Let us go fuck with the bit rate. I am sorry. Very sorry. It is telling me that my stream, bitrate is too low for their recommendation. So let's go change it. But yeah, if you were underrepresented, wouldn't it be, or how that term is just fucking insane to me. But wouldn't it be insulting that they only are putting you in something because you're a underrepresented class of people? They're like, oh man, you need to be represented more, so we'll put you in something. Is that not fucking nutty? Is that not completely nutty? What, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. What about people that have talent? What about people that are talented? Can we get people with talent on there? You know, people with talent. I heard, I think it was Nerdrotic. I don't know if he coined it, but Nerdrotic said, instead of POC, POT, people of talent is what we need. We don't need, fucking complete nonsensical bullshit. Shit that just doesn't. It's like they're literally going out of their way to make sure shit doesn't make sense, and I don't really understand it. It's kind of like with Rings of Power is a good example. Rings of Power is like if you go look at like the people and where they come from, like the Numenorians and shit, and all those different races of people, their color of their skin, the color of their skin doesn't matter to these people. It's just to have them represented, right? So if you go look at, say they live on a whole, there's like whole different fucking lands, right? You know, different lands and shit. But if you go look, the people are all just, they're all just mixed race. They're all just mixed race. And that, you know, that makes sense because you're, you know, these people really believe that geography, they must believe that geography does not determine race. They must believe that. And when you start to get into a kooky world where nothing makes sense, there's no baseline of sense making. There's no baseline of sense making. That's when shit gets a little weird for me. You've got to have a little bit of a baseline of sense making. Shit, you know, it comes to a point to where, yeah, it's fantasy. Sure, it's fantasy, but do we want to completely just forget everything that fantasy is built off of? Do we want to forget that? You know, allegory is ass. Okay, allegory of the real world, things like that is complete ass. It fucking sucks. It will never be good. You know, and when you got to start mirroring the real world, you know, mirroring what you see outside your fucking door in California, and you start putting that in all fantasy, like I would really want to know what this guy likes to consume. Like, what kind of stuff does he like to watch? You know, I would, and does anything he watch make any sense? I'm sure it doesn't make any sense, because if you're a fan of The Witcher, if you're a fan of Star Wars, the new Star Wars, if you're a fan of Rings of Power, if you're a fan of Indiana Jones, if you're a fan of Doctor Who, if you're a fan of Mandalorian, well, that's a part of Star Wars. Either way, if you're a fan of those, does anything make sense in any of those shows? Like, do things line up at all with any set precedents that were set by the creators of the original media? I don't know. Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense.
So, on to the concept of social structures. Okay, so now that we agree, sex is bimodal. What you're talking about when you say man or woman, this is how much we societally interact with the idea, the platonic idea of a man or woman. Do you agree with that? Like how much you consider me a man or I consider you a man is based on a standard we both have. It may be a little bit different. We have a standard of masculinity and what manhood is. Correct? You and I.
Okay, actual.
His standard of masculinity is saying it's okay for children to cut their dicks and tits off. That's his standard.
We'll concede the point that we can apply these definitions to 0.1% of the population, and we can
So why do you think
ignore
appeal
the
to
rest of
small-
people
okay,
who.
Okay, so you can ignore the rest of people. Whoa. Even if this was the case, obviously it's not the case. Okay, well, if I
You
confuse you,
kind
I'm
of
sorry. So I'll just go back to interests, okay? And it comes
All
down
right,
to
valid is kind of a buzzword. But
people.
they can identify however they want. Or did you just proceed with your straw man?
Right. So if you don't know a trans person is trans, this won't apply to them because they will pass, in your opinion. They won't even.
You're not a woman. You're not.
Why-
so
why is that?
Do you disagree with that? Do you disagree with that?
I mean,
what makes you a woman? Because you
Because
said
me,
so.
a woman in real life, nothing. Because I identify as a man. But if I felt like a woman,
Okay.
that's what we
Okay. So
So if you feel like a woman, you are just a woman. Sick.
if you felt like a woman,
Awesome.
you identified as
Very
a woman,
cool.
that would make you a woman.
Very cool. If you just think it.
Complete nonsense.
Very cool.
Because there are essential truths to things.
So you're
might
pointing
as
to an
well
essential
not
truth.
be.
Are you a religious man?
No, I'm not.
So we understand that,
Oh man.
like outside of like physics, even that doesn't really seem to follow too easily.
I mean, if you just want to say the entire term woman is
Outside of physics, which doesn't follow its rules all the time. Okay.
arbitrary and it has no inherent definition.
Very smart guy.
But we can talk about
Okay,
that.
then what's the point of calling someone a woman? I mean, you can reclaim the term woman, but
So the term is used.
okay, we can go down this rabbit hole. Let me talk. We can go down the rabbit hole of saying the term woman is completely arbitrary, but people will
It's not
in turn
completely
just reinvent. We will reinvent a new word that's.
like fancy guys macaronis anymore. You know what I mean? Like the slang just fell off. You know what I'm saying? Like language changes. You're mad at like you're not like.
I'm not.
are using
No, I'm not
language
mad
that
at
you wanna
language.
use.
No, I'm just.
Bro, oh my god. He broke it down to he broke it down to you're mad cuz language changes? That's what his little fucking acorn brain broke this down into. Oh man.
Mad that people subvert language. And,
You're not mad that people use different language than you want to use. You're mad that they subvert language that you would use. Okay. So
yes,
what's the
absolutely.
subversive
Subvert language because
What's the
it's not
subversive
about
language?
language.
Because it's not about language.
It's not about language.
It is not about language. I mean, dude is on point about that. It's not about language.
Do you think proper grammar is
There's no
more
essential truth.
Do you think proper grammar is more important than your ability to freely express yourself? Because I do.
It's not. That's dude. You're a fucking goofball. Okay, you're a complete goofball if you are equating everything he's saying to that. And maybe he can't formulate what he's saying as good as he wants to. But what he should say is what I said earlier. Do you want all your media to be mimicking what a tiny small percentage of people think is true? Do you want all your media to go off of that? I don't know. You know, I grew up fucking reading a bunch of fantasy and watching fantasy. And I got a really good idea of what strong men were and, you know, what they mean. And if Aragorn was a girl, but identified as a guy, okay, would that make him, would he be the same? Would he be the same? I don't know. Let's anybody got any opinion on that? You know, free to comment. But could you imagine if Aragorn was a girl that identified as a guy? Just think about it real quick. Think about how kind of funny it is. Think about what your perception of reality would be if you grew up watching that.
You can.
Because I don't think that's.
Okay, that's two different things. You can freely express yourself however you want, but that doesn't override essential truth. You can say you're
so
like
I think
anything.
you're upset about the sex and gender like the sex and gender incongruency in trans people is what they are highlighting when they are people saying I'm trans. Like you're upset that they're acknowledging that, and I don't know why. Like they're saying my sex is I was assigned female at birth, and
I'm not upset by it. I'm just contending that it's not true.
Right,
you can
okay, so
make any assertion you want about your own identity.
Okay.
You can identify as a masculine man. You can identify,
do you identify as a masculine man?
Twitch,
Do you identify as a masculine man? Like do you think
I identify as masculine enough for my taste.
Okay, so not by my standards, by your own.
Dude. Oh my god. There is no my standard and your standard of what a masculine man is. There is what a masculine man is in reality, and then there is what a little bitch fat boy is in reality. Okay? Let me look up this. Man, this quote is so good. Oh my god. This is just, you know, it's a little off topic. It's a little off topic, but man, is it good. Oops, spelled quote wrong. Look at that. I'm actually a retard. Sorry. Civilized men are more discourteous than savages because they know they can be impolite without having their skulls split as a general thing. You know, that's kind of off topic, but I think if he would have grew up reading some Robert E. Howard, he might have a different opinion on things. But let's just get back. Let me get back to the topic. That was meandering.
Sure.
Wait,
And I find
do you see manly
more relevant than
validation?
yours.
What?
I feel like my standards are more relevant.
Your
and valid than
standards
yours.
of masculinity are more valid than mine. Okay. So whatever makes you
According to the world, they might be. I mean,
feel masculine is totally fine. What's the thing? Why are you a man? Defend your manhood to me, because to me you don't feel like a man. You feel like a bitch.
Yeah, that's great. I was born with a penis. Next question.
That's it? You have a penis?
my
But it's
God.
tiny and weird. You have a little tiny weird penis. Why?
God, dude. Oh man, someone needs to Frank Hassel this guy. Oh my God.
Is that a manly one? I think that's an effeminate penis. I think you have an effeminate penis, personally.
Wait, now, this is good. This is really the meat of what I'm getting to, is where this guy just talks about his own dick for like, a little bit. Let's just hear this.
You see?
Are you done?
Do you see how much it like? Did it make you feel good that I think you have a tiny effeminate penis?
It made me feel nothing.
It made you feel nothing. I don't know.
I feel like you're running out of arguments.
I'm not running out of arguments. What I'm saying is, this is an example of your masculinity, right? Rides independent of my opinion on it. The same way anyone else's gender rides independent of your opinion on them. You get it? You understand how I can't affect you? And that's valid. You can't affect
We're
me.
not talking about gender.
We're talking about gender.
Your
Your manhood is your gender. That is your gender. You're a man, or so you claim. You fail my tests. It doesn't matter to you. You feel fine being a feminine penis man. That's fine. You have girl dick. You be a boy with a girl dick.
Are you done?
No. What do you mean?
I mean, you can't
Done
defend
what?
the
Oh my
argument.
God, this is so
What argument am I
cringe, dude.
losing?
You're losing the argument. Okay,
Trans people do not assert.
so
No, listen. Trans people do not assert that they are biologically the sex
would that statement be incorrect?
that trans
I
people.
love how he's got his little hands up right now. his fucking little cogs are spinning.
People are not saying that they are biologically the
So if I
sex.
can find one, that statement would be incorrect.
Go find. You can go find your Twitter people if you want. But the one person that you can go to anecdotally. Okay, what people when they are trans are saying is I have genitals that are not congruent with, or other secondary sex characteristics, whatever. Social to the fact that I have biology, I should wear certain clothing or something. You know what I mean? Like you're saying that I can't.
No,
if I had a pussy, it would make you mad that I have a beard in this.
Back when I first
Oh my God! Fuck out of here, Ryan Reynolds. It's just a little kooky. That's all. It's just a little kooky. I don't know. If you want to just obsess over your own gender, and that's what your life is just obsessing over your good gender. You know what your own personal gender is. If that's what your life is, then whatever. If that's what determines every move you make in life is what if I feel like a girl today, I feel like a boy today. Then you do remove a certain social structure. I don't want to call it a social structure because that's what they call it. You're removing a real structure of the place of men and women in the world. And when you do that, you know, you make a bunch of kids confused. So, you know, that's really my whole point, is that you start making children confused. You start changing what is what, you know, the basis of reality. You start pulling that up. Shit gets wonky, and you start getting this kind of shit. You start getting a lot of this kind of shit right here, you know. It's a right-wing conspiracy. This is a right-wing conspiracy. Oh, I hate these fucking people, man. Oh, these fucking people. I wonder, like, this guy should. I would love to see if he. I would love to see him like write a book or something. You know, if he wrote a book, I would love to read it. I would love to read what the original character ideas that he could come up with, and have it not just completely and utterly mimic the real world. Because these people don't have big imaginations. They have like very shallow little girl imaginations, little bitchy girl imaginations, and they just they could never produce anything actually worth salvaging. You know, like all these books coming out right now. Like there was one this one D&D book. Speaking of Dungeons and Dragons, blocked me on Instagram, which is pretty fucking funny because I've been hating on all their posts. But there was a book that they're coming out with. Let's pull this book up. The Fallbacks, I think is what it is. Bound for Ruin. I love how they named it that. Bound for Ruin. Oh my god. All right. Let me just go on a little spiel here about this kind of fucking garbage shit. Oh, this garbage shit. Let's get a bigger image up. So you can see this cover in all its glory. Let's look at this cover. Okay. Let me move me, because you don't need to see me. You just need to see this cover. Let's blow this up a little bit. Let's get that up there. New D&D book coming out, okay? Kids book. All right, not really young adult, you know, kids book. It might be labeled under fucking young adult, but it's pretty much a kids book when you look at the characters. You can tell it's a kids book. This is clearly a kids book, right? Okay, so and this is where they'll fucking try to. Oh my god, they'll try to get you with it's fantasy, bro. It could be whatever it is, man. It could be whatever it wants to be. It's fantasy. What is she gonna do to monsters? This girl, the main girl. What is she gonna, you know, when a band of orcs runs up on her, it's a fat girl. It's a chubby girl, and she will just beat their ass, bro, because she's badass. She's super badass, man. Let's go look up some details about this book. Let's see some juicy little details about it. Wait, oh my god. Here's her little fucking lame description of her character. Let's look that up. Let's see what that says. It pulled me into some Facebook. What the fuck? Whatever, bro. This is... Oh, it's their fucking post about it. Oh my god. You sick, fucking talentless idiots. Let's go to New novel in the realms. Adapakapaka, hachapatapater. Oh my god, written by J. Lee Johnson, who also wrote the movie prequel novel and some other stuff for the realms like 13 years ago. Very hopeful it is a return to pumping out D&D fiction. No, they're continuing on with the bullshit. This is just continuing with the bullshit. They're not gonna. This is not gonna be some good book that's worth salvaging. This is gonna be some complete cockamamie shit. That's all they can do is make cockamamie shit. They can't make anything good. This is the lamest fucking party you could imagine. Oh man. And I'm not saying that she should be like, we don't need a full return to the 90s where every girl that's drawn has giant tips and is in a super unrealistic shape to what most people could achieve given their busy lives and schedules. But we also don't need to be promoting that fat is good, that fat is okay, because fat kills you. Fat fucking kills you. That's at the end of the day, you don't live long when you're fat. That's what it is, people like George R.R. Martin, they're right under the threshold of deathly fat, and oh my god, oh man, speaking of him, that fucking guy, that fucking freak cuck. I really liked Game of Thrones. I liked Game of Thrones. It was good. The show was good up until it wasn't good. I've read, what's the one? Fucking Blood and Fire, Fire and Blood, whatever, the fucking 800-page fucking, oh man. It was honestly hard to read. It was honestly hard to read because it was just, it's like lore dump after lore dump because it's written from the perspective of a maester. So I understand its purpose in what it was doing. I get it, and that's a cool concept, that it's, the way he wrote it is like how a maester wrote it. The book, if you read the book, that book is actually, the history of all that you're reading is the same thing, technically, that the characters and the other maesters are referring to. Like, they're referring to a lot of those actual writings that's in the lore, you know what I mean? So that's really neat. That's super cool. But he hasn't returned to writing his main money bag, Game of Thrones, in fucking 10 years. He's busy posting this kind of shit. Let's go down. Let's scroll down a little bit and fucking read some of his crybaby shit here. Okay. Yeah, this is good right here, man. Oh, this is good. Can you see this? Is this showing up okay? Let's fucking hang on. Okay, so this fat boy says, in years past, I would often do a not a blog post on or about New Year's, looking back over the years that was ending and ahead to the year to come. This year, though, as I reflected on the year we had just lived through, I found I had no appetite for living through any of that again. He wants to die. He wants to die because of this. 2023 was a nightmare of a year, and not for... Let's try to find personal reasons that it was a bad year for him. Let's find personal reasons. There's a war everywhere. There's war everywhere. Ukraine and Gaza dominate the news. Turn it off. But there is a war in Myanmar as well that our Western media just ignores. So you've done deep diving to listen to shit about the war in Myanmar, okay? Or Myanmar. I don't know however you say that fucking dirt country. Why do you care? Why do you give a fuck, dude? You're worth like $10 million or some shit. Why do you care about what's going on in the fucking world? Why do you care about people fighting over glass fucking sheets of glass? Okay, that whole sand nation, you could just consider it a sheet of glass and move on. Okay, you can move on from that. You can fucking, this is all just crybaby bullshit, excuses not to write. Okay. Newspeak has taken over political discourse. Cancel culture is destroying lives and careers, and we have a disgraced, indicted, venomous ex-president winning primaries despite openly declaring that he will be a dictator on day one and will govern on a platform of retribution. I would really love to see anything. I mean, fuck him, fuck that guy too, you know. But I would really like to see where he said that he was going to be governing on dictatorship. Okay, I would really like to see where he says that. When he's not busy grabbing women by the pussy. Okay, man. All right, that's a nice little 8-year-old fucking news article that you fucking referenced again. That's really funny. His last attempt to overthrow the government failed on January 6th, but some of his more ardent supporters are now saying that next time they will bring more guns. What, dude, get off the fucking internet, man. Get off the internet. Write a book. You know? And this goes on. Oh, sigh. It's all so sad. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. And then right here, you know, well, I take solace where I can in chocolate thrones, if nowhere else, in books, in films and television shows, though even there, toxicity is growing. In films and television shows, the only thing toxic about film and television, modern film and television, is replacing characters that you know and love with things that they are not at all in line with, or, you know, taking all, like, for instance, Luke Skywalker, what they did to Luke Skywalker, what they did to Han Solo, what they did to Indiana Jones. You know, the list fucking goes on. What they're doing to Doctor Who. I don't give a fuck about Doctor Who, but I hear a lot of bullshit is going on with it. You know, if you take all that into account, that's pretty toxic, but that's not what he's talking about. He's talking about, I don't even know. I don't even know where on the shit that he watches where he sees toxicity by the definition that he gives it. I don't know where that is. That's fucking insane. Okay, so right here, let's see. Take solace where I can. Toxicity is growing. It used to be fun talking about our favorite books and films and having spirited debates with fans who saw things, but somehow, in this age of social media, it is no longer enough to say, I do not like books X or film Y, and here's why. Now social media is ruled by anti-fans who would rather talk about the stuff they hate than the stuff they love and delight in dancing on the graves of anyone whose film has flopped. Dude, why do the films flop? So it's the fans' fault that the films flop. It's not the fucking creators of this film. People have always hated on film, bro. People have always hated it. I remember back in the day, you know, when I was younger, The Crow was big. Okay? I fucking like The Crow. I don't mind it, but there's people out there that don't like it and they think it's fucking stupid. And I can understand their opinions too. I can get their opinions too. It's super edgy. I get that. You know what I mean? That's fine. It's okay to not like shit. But find one person that likes, let's say, Echo. Does anybody like Echo? Who, like, you have to be a fucking deaf retard to like Echo. Does anybody like that? I don't know. It's pretty silly. Oh, man. And yeah, you know, dancing on the graves of anyone whose film has flopped. It's good that they're doing that, dude. That's a good thing, okay? If you make something bad, if we're in a merit-based society and you make something bad, then is it wrong that people say it's bad? If you take comic book characters that people love and grew up with, and you turn them into fucking just mirrors of the modern ideology or mirrors of the writer's beliefs, and they're no longer fantasy, they're just walking around signal boosting someone's fucking stupid message. Does that not deserve some hate or backlash? It's just a little fucking stupid, man. But whatever. That's pretty much it for right now. I think I'm gonna get off this and go do some real world shit. But thank you everybody who's listening. Thank you everybody who will listen. And yeah, fuck George R. R. Martin for this, because this is entirely stupid. I hope that he one day, but he won't, because he's old and fat and he will, you know, be dead probably in the next 5 years or something. I hope he fucking lives till forever so that he can write his book, because it will take him forever to finish it. But you know, given his fatting of himself, who knows. But thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, you know, comment what you think, and I love you all. Hope you have a great night.